Test, test. 1, 2. Test, test.
Just talk in your normal voice.
Okay.
Say a couple things.
Hey there, baby. Come on now. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. All right.
Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello. 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 Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Showdown Under the Lights right here on the Warrenton Sports Network. I'm Keith Brown, joined in the booth by none other than the retired Warrenton head coach and local legend Rich Barton. And tonight we've got a matchup that got all the markings of a classic. 2 undefeated teams, 2 proud programs, and 1 electric atmosphere. It's the Wentzville Liberty Eagles hosting the Warrenton Warriors in a battle. More than just record, it's about pride, grit, and proving who belongs at the top. Liberty, the Class 6 powerhouse with over 1,600 students, has been steamrolling opponents, averaging a staggering 47 points per game. But don't count out the Warriors. This Class 4 squad from Warrenton may be smaller in size, but they got the heart of a giant and a defense that's been nearly impenetrable, allowing just 7 points per game. History leans towards Liberty winning 5 of the last 7 meetings, but last year, Warrenton flipped the script with a thrilling 40-35 victory, and after last week's dominant win over the Class 5 Washington 26-7, the Warriors are riding high and ready to prove they belong in the conversation. So buckle up, folks. The stands are packed, the energy is electric, and kickoff is just moments away. It's Liberty versus Warrenton, and you're watching it all unfold right here on the Warrenton Sports Network. All right, captains are meeting at midfield. It's senior night here at Wentzville Liberty High School. They come into tonight's game scoring 47 points per game and only giving up 18, while Warrenton scores 25 points per game and is only allowing 7 points. Liberty Eagles offense is powered by their quarterback Sullivan Thornton, who completed passing yards of 283 yards per game. Christian Blondin leads the way quarterback for the Warriors. He's averaging 130 yards per game. Rushing yards per game, Liberty's Jalen Mack averages 157 yards per game, and Warrenton averages 169 yards per game. One of the things that Warrenton's going to have to overcome is an injury to Jacob Kinney. He's a starting linebacker, starting place kicker, starting field goal kicker, and starting punter.
Well, it's good to be here tonight with you, Coach. And looks like the Eagles won the toss, and just like we expected, they elected to take the ball. So they'll start on offense with the kickoff coming up here shortly. Our captains tonight were Logan Nichols, Jake Mincher, Jamarian Fulton, and Jack Morris for the Warriors. And it looks like our kicker tonight,
Skylar Johnson,
all righty. Skylar Johnson will be kicking off.
The sophomore will be kicking off his first kickoff duties of the year.
Back deep for the Eagles will be Mateo Espinoza, along with number 17, Luca Rizzo. Hope you're all ready for some Friday night football here. Good crowd, lots of energy. 2-0 teams. Let's see what happens here. Good game expected by both teams, so let's go.
It's a hot one, finally.
Yeah.
Feels more like summer now.
It does. Skylar tees it up. Nope, falls off. There is a good breeze down there on the field, though. You can see the flags all around the stadium. Ball blew off the tee there, but he's got it stacked up and ready to go. Here we go.
And we're underway. Squib kick starts off. Liberty falls on it right at the 46, and that's where they're going to start first and 10.
Bradley Tucker on the tackle there.
Take a look at Liberty's offense here.
I know the scouting report from last week against Timberland, it looked like number 3, their wide receiver, Camden Cooper, might be their main target. And I know they got a really good running back, too, I hear.
Yeah, Jalen Mack, he's pretty good.
Jalen Mack. Number 10.
Yes, sir.
First down and 10 for the Eagles.
Snap back to Thornton. Sullivan hands off to Mack up the middle. He's met for about a 1-yard gain.
I tell you, no surprise that number 22, Eli Schneider, was in on that tackle. Boy, he's been in on a lot of tackles this year. Looked like a host of Warriors there, but Eli Schneider led him along the way there with Taylor Anderson.
Interesting change, too. They've got Christian Blondin, the starting quarterback, taking the linebacker spot of Jacob Kinney.
I didn't notice that. Yep.
All right, Sullivan Thornton in the shotgun with Jalen Mack. Big redder at the line of scrimmage. They're going to blitz. It's picked up. Mack goes over the left side. He's tackled for about a 3-yard gain. Stood up there. Jordan Lopez stands him up.
Yeah, I called his name a lot last week, too. Jordan Lopez, number 23, met him up there and stopped the penetration there and got him only for a 3-yard gain there. So it looks like about a 3rd down and 7.
Eagles have been on the ground so far. Let's see if they open it up here and take it through the air.
Cooper's coming out to the left side there, so D3's got him teed up, it looks like here.
Thornton back to pass. He's throwing it to Cooper, and it broken up nicely by the Warren defender. That's Dedrick Forrest.
Yeah, right on cue there.
Got his hand up there and knocked it out of the hands. I mean, it's a good pass by Sullivan Thornton, but Dedrick had better defense.
Yeah, I know Jordan last week went and watched Liberty play Timberland and told me that you got to get up and knock that ball away, that the quarterback throws it up and Cooper goes gets it. So D3 did a good job there knocking that one away.
One of the things you got to watch here for Liberty Eagles is their quarterback is their punter. So it's always a threat to pull it down or throw it. Sullivan Thornton, he averages 34 yards per kick. Is that Tucker back to receive it? Gets the kickoff.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
That is Bradley Tucker. Did fair catch it?
Yeah, Bradley Tucker. He was so busy waving his hand that he almost forgot to catch that ball, and but he did a good job securing that. And so it looks like the Warriors will take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory at about the 26-yard line, looks like. Now maybe a little bit short of that, 24 it looks like.
Take a look at the Liberty defense as well. We had the Warrenton offense earlier. Now it's the Liberty defense.
Vivo Blondin will be leading him out there. Looks like he's back in the shotgun.
Javon Jones in the backfield with him. Hand off to Jones. Jones takes it up the middle. He's got a good gain.
Hand off to number 40. Javon Jones.
The unlucky one on that play was Carson Strutman that had to bring him down after a pickup of about 9 on the play. Javon is a load to bring down, Coach.
He is. He's averaging 11.6 yards per carry so far this season.
Wow.
You know, he showed some good speed last game as well.
Yeah, he did.
He'll run you over and he'll pull away from you as well.
Yeah.
All right, so Scott Van Poel split out to the right. Forrest comes in motion. Hand off to Jones up the middle again. He's met at the line of scrimmage and stood up, falls forward for about a yard gain, but it might be just a little short of the 1st down.
They're stopping the clock, though, so we'll see what they do here. They said he got the line of gain, so it's going to be a 1st down Warriors at the just short of the 35-yard line on Javon Jones' 1-yard carry. You know, he's so big, if he just falls forward, he's going to gain a yard.
Yes, sir.
And with his momentum, that's a pretty good chance of that happening.
Two receivers split to the right of the formation this time. Blondin throws it out to Forrest. A little quick screen. Gain of a couple on the play for he's forced out of bounds there.
Nice play by number 35, Jeremiah Safari there, along with number 18, Ben Landrum on the stop. Short gain, 2nd down and 8.
Van Poole split out to the right, Forrest to the left. Blondin in the shotgun, Jones behind him. This time, handoff to Jones, rolling over the left. This gets away from a tackle in the backfield.
Yeah.
Forced out wide, gain of about 1 on the play. He's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Espinoza was in on that tackle again. Gain of maybe 1 on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd down to 7. Looked like a little trouble handing that ball off there. From Blondin out to Jones there. 3rd down. Big play here. Start the game.
Tucker in the backfield this time, giving Jones a rest. Blondin back to pass. Looking to the right. Throws right to Forrest, and it's going to be over his head. Good coverage there by Miguel Espinosa. He's got 1 interception on the season so far. It's going to bring up 4th and 7. I think Blondin's going to be doing the punting duties for the Big Red today as well. So once again, quarterback can either punt or he could try to go for it.
Looks like one arse back deep for the Eagles there.
Warrenton comes out in the formation. They're going to go for it. Triple receivers to the right of the formation.
Wow.
Back to pass. He gets it complete over to Forrest, and he's going to
not even
short.
Close. Yeah.
No, it's not. It's incomplete.
Yeah, they closed. Didn't get to the line of gain to start with, and throw was up short, and it's going to be Eagles ball on downs there, 1st down.
So both teams go 4 and out. Eagles have the ball in Warrenton territory now. 8 minutes left to go in the first. They start 1st and 10 at the Warrenton 37. Thornton in the shotgun. Mack goes in motion. Thornton's going to keep it. Goes up the middle. Quarterback draw. He's going to have a 1st down for Liberty.
Brought down by Keegan Melligard for the Warriors after the 1st down run there. Nice little draw play by the Eagles. A big left end there on the. He's a big old boy.
He's a handoff to Mack up the middle this time. Mack follows forward. Looks like Eli Schneider in there again.
Yep.
Eli is 14th in the metro area in tackles so far this season.
He's got a nose for the ball, that's for sure.
He sure does. Gain of 5 on the play. It brings up 2nd and 5.
Reminds me a lot of his Uncle Pete. His Uncle Pete Simpson was a good tackler too back in his day. Down in Texas now.
Big Red sneaking up to the line. Looks like they're going to blitz. Thornton's going to keep it himself. Goes up the middle. No gain on the play. Good stop by maybe a gain of 1.
Taylor Anderson was in on that tackle. I think they gave it to Lopez over the next door, but I think it was number 43, Taylor. Teton Anderson on that tackle. No gain. Going to bring up a 3rd down and about what? 3 to go?
About 3 to go. Ball spotted on the 12-yard line.
17.
17.
Yep.
Shotgun formation still for Sullivan Thornton. 2 receivers split out to the left. He hands off to Mack. Mack goes over the right tackle. And he's going to be close for a 1st down.
He's quick.
And he does get the 1st down. Ball spotted at the 13-yard line, 1st and 10. They can get a first down.
Officials timeout on the field.
There's a timeout on the field.
Water break.
Yes, sir. We'll go to a commercial break here real quick. Thank one of our sponsors. On game day, it's all about teamwork, trust, and heart. At Main Street Real Estate, we bring the same spirit to every home journey. Whether you're buying, selling, or just exploring your options, our hometown team is with you every step of the way. We believe real estate isn't just a transaction, it's a life-changing experience. That's why we stay in constant communication, deliver expert guidance, and work relentlessly to help you reach your goals. Main Street Real Estate, your home team from game day to closing day, proudly supporting Warrenton Athletics and our community. Yeah, with these temperatures, Coach, we have to get some water in these kids, make sure they stay hydrated.
That's for sure. Looks like the ball's going to be spotted at the 12-yard line for a first down play for the Eagles.
Camden Cooper split out to the left with Caleb Orcutt. They one receiver split out wide to the right. Mack in the backfield with Thornton. Mack goes in motion. Thornton's back to pass. He throws to the left. Completed for a touchdown. Caleb Orcutt, a 12-yard touchdown pass from Sullivan Thornton.
Receiver got cut right in front of the face of the defender, and that's a no-no, especially at that part of the field. And touchdown was made there by Orcutt.
That's his 3rd touchdown of the season. He's got 4 catches and 3 touchdowns. Point after attempt here by Xander Killian for the Eagles. Kick is up. And it's good. So Liberty gets on the board first.
We'll see what kind of resolve the Warriors have coming back. You know, they've been down both games so far this year. They've been down 7-0 in both of the games, and they've been able to respond, so they're going to have to do it again tonight.
That's a good point, Coach. They've done it before, they'll do it again.
Yep. Looks like the Warriors brought another good crowd tonight.
They always do.
Liberty's got the stands full, but that was expected here on senior night.
Killian will do the kickoff duties. Back to receive for the Big Red will be Tucker and Hernandez. Tucker's got an 11-yard average. Isaiah's has got a 16-yard average on the season.
They're both quick.
They are. Those are very respectable stats right there. Tucker's 14th in the Metro on punt returns.
Oh, wow.
So he's off to a great start. They kick it deep to Hernandez. He's got it at the 5, up to the 15, the 20, 25, 30. Nice return by Isaiah Hernandez. Gives the Warriors a little breathing room. We'll have the ball. 1st and 10 at the what yard line, Coach?
Speaking of area leaders, our soccer team will play tomorrow morning at 8:30. It was supposed to be at 12:30 tomorrow for the championship at the Wright City Soccer Tournament, but they'll be playing at 8:30 due to the heat. And we have the leading scorer in the St. Louis area, Isaac Wagner.
He is phenomenal.
So good luck to the Coach Schulte, Coach Brown, and the soccer team on tomorrow's championship game. They're going in with a 5-0 record.
Bonded in shotgun. Hands off to Jones, who's bet in the backfield, shakes one tackle and pushes 2 more tacklers up to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, we'll be covering the soccer for our first broadcast on the Warrenton Sports Network next Thursday.
Next Thursday, cool.
So we'll get to see them on the air. Looks like Javon lost a couple yards on that carry. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Yeah, I like it when Javon runs forward, not sideways.
Yeah.
Seems like the more you run sideways, the more help the defense gets on him. And
it's like Mincher's in the backfield with Tucker. Hand off to Tucker. He follows Mincher into the hole. A nice pickup. Good job following the blocks there. He's had a gain of about 10 yards on that play.
He's a little guy. Kind of reminds you of Austin Haas last year. That it's hard for the defenders to find him in there sometimes amongst those big bodies, but Brad does a great job on that.
It brings up third and a short 2. Yeah, he had some really good vision last week.
Yeah.
Kind of reminded me of Haas a little bit.
Yeah.
Gets through that first hole and then has good lateral vision. Runs to daylight. Mincher still in at fullback. Tucker. Eagles get a good surge and blitz a couple of linebackers in there. Tackled there by the leading tackler, Logan Schuster. He's the leading tackler. He has 25 tackles coming into the game, and he stopped Tucker in the backfield. Lost about 1.5 yards on that one.
Looks like we're going to have a timeout on the field called by the Warriors, their first timeout.
We'll do a quick commercial and be right back. On the field, it's all about strategy, precision, and execution. Off the field, same rules apply. At Servant Heating and Air Conditioning, we bring our A game to every home and business with custom solutions, expert installs, and a reputation for getting it right the first time. We're your home field advantage for year-round comfort. Trusted across Warren County, we've got you covered. Home, business, or new construction. Servant Heating and Air Conditioning, where comfort wins every time. All right, crucial play coming up here for the Big Red.
I love listening to all the sponsorships every time you read them on the air there, and because it just makes my heart feel good every time I hear that, because almost every one of our sponsors are former students of mine back in the day, and so proud of those guys and all that they've done, and not forgot where they're from, and they give back so much to our community. And the Servant boys and Jackie, great family, Stacy Blondin with Main Street Realty. And Samantha Richardson and that whole group that works down there, they do a great job. Mike Brown and his group.
Yes, sir.
I mean, they're great kids, great people, and great supporters. We appreciate all you guys.
We love them. All right, big play coming up for the Big Red. 4th and 3 here. Tucker in the backfield behind Blondin, shotgun formation, triple receivers to the right. Try to draw him off of the hard count, but Big Red kind of moved at the line of scrimmage. I think they would have had him to jump, but they just couldn't hold it. That's all right.
Yeah. They're kids.
Yep. That makes it tougher, though. 4th and 8.
Yeah.
You got to watch Mack back there if he's returning punts, though.
Yeah, he is back there, isn't he, number 10? Yep.
He's second in the metro area with a 35-yard average on
wow.
punt returns. That's probably
maybe that's why we're not punting.
That's exactly right. They'll be right back where they are. Quick punt by Blondin. He gets a roller. Let's hope it gets a good bounce.
Little one.
Yep. So it'll roll all the way up to the 37. Yeah.
That's one way to keep it out of his hand is kick it away from him.
Yes, I like that strategy a lot. .352 left to go here in the first. Liberty scored on their last possession. They started in Warrenton territory. Something they're going to have to go a little further.
I got a feeling they're going to try to get Cooper in on the offense this possession here, though. So hope D3 is ready over there on the side. First down and 10.
Big Redder blitzing. Ooh! Quarterback keeper. He breaks one tackle. He stopped him to hit in the backfield, but he broke the tackle. Took a 9-yard gain for Sullivan Thornton.
Yeah, the initial hit was in the backfield. And
all right, second and short. Matt goes in motion. Thornton's going to keep it up the middle again. He's getting the consistent. They must have saw something on the tape where they can think that they can run up the middle with the quarterback. All right, 1st and 10 now for the Eagles. They've got the ball just past midfield at the 49-yard line. Thornton back to pass, hits Mack out of the backfield. Linebacker comes up, breaks the tackles, runs past Snyder, and he's still on his horse, and he scampers into the end zone. A 49-yard TD pass from Sullivan Thornton to Jalen Mack.
Yeah, he caught that at about 4 yards out on the slant there and ran the rest of it.
Yeah,
And ran through a few tackles there, it looked like, so have to get that cleaned up, Warriors.
Can't lose track of the running back out of the backfield.
No.
I know you're worried about their big receivers for Liberty, but you've also got to keep track of Mack because he's special as well. That's Mack's 5th touchdown of the season, his 2nd receiving. Xander Killian to do the point after duties again. Low snap. Holder does a good job getting the ball up, and the kick is good. So the Liberty has extended their lead to 14 with 2:34 left to go in the first quarter.
Holder on there was Kingston Allen. Backup quarterback was a holder on that play and did a good job of picking that off the ground and getting it down for the, I always notice every time I go and I see a player on the roster listed as a kicker, they're usually pretty good. If they got kicker by their name, they're usually pretty good. A lot of times it's just the kid that kicks for the team, but they're a different position player. But tonight it's the kicker Killian, and that's a good kicker's name there.
Yes, sir.
Xander Killian. All right. Warriors going to have to buck up and get after it here and see what we can do on offense again. Let's go.
Killian kicks it away over to Hernandez again. Kind of a short kick. Hernandez catches it on a one-hop, bobbles it, and it goes out of bounds, it looks like.
That kick is recovered by number 15, Isaiah Hernandez.
Where are they going to start 1st and 10 at, Coach?
All right. Look, 15. Looks
15?
like right on the marker there. So Warriors are backed up in their own territory pretty deep here. A lot of game time left, though. We still got a couple minutes left here in the first quarter, so we got to just stay patient and move the ball.
Well, kind of run behind our big offensive line, too.
Yeah.
I mean, the Liberty's not small, but our big offensive line, those boys spend a lot of time in the weight room all summer long. Hopefully that strength training will wear out the Liberty defensive front. Tucker in the backfield behind Blondin now. Receiver comes in motion. That's Forrest. Blondin back to pass. He's got a lot of time. Throws it down the middle to Forrest. Diedrich does a great job of coming back to catch the ball. Wonderful pass there.
About a 32-yard pass
Yes, sir.
out to D3 from Bevo, and nice play on D3's part to get down low and come back and catch that. He's been doing that a lot this season.
Well, I know D3 and Blondin have kind of a connection there.
Yeah.
They will really look for each other.
Yeah, I thought Kelly Bowen and them in the paper this week did a really good story on them when they were kids. They had a picture of them when they were kids in the paper, and then last week after that game, they put a picture in there. It was really a good article.
That was really special to see that.
Yeah, it was cool. First down.
A little motion there.
Looked like they jumped on the encroachment there on their right end.
And you saw it right, Coach.
5-yard penalty, repeat first down for the Warriors.
In the college and the pros now, they give the names of those guys. So behind the microphone when I'm announcing at night, sometimes it's hard not to call them out.
Yes.
But we don't do that here at the high school level. But it was the right side over there, and probably a good bark call. First and 5.
Hand off to Tucker. He tries the middle, runs into a wall of Eagles.
Yeah.
They're going to corral him behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a couple.
No gain on the play, carried by number 6, Bradley Tucker. That brings it 2nd and 5.
Called him Bradley Cooper. I think the announcer did there.
Yes, he did.
That's funny.
Too many Bradleys at the game.
Yeah.
Easy to get them mixed up. Both good players.
Guess it gave him momentum to the.
Yeah. They gave him a good spot there.
Yeah, 2nd and 5.
All right. Van Poel split out to the wide side for the Big Red, joined by Caleb Locke. Blondin hands off to Tucker up the middle, and he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Logan Schuster with the tackle for the Eagles. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Big Red has the ball in the Eagles' territory for the first time tonight. Looking to keep this drive going here. Step back to Blondin. He's looking right. Has Locke. Locke comes back, catches the pass. He's up to the 36, and he's tackled for a Warrior first down.
Good catch there by Caleb. Nice route, and secured the ball and turned it upfield and got the first down.
Rashad Boone on the tackle there, and Miguel Espinoza as well. So Warrenton's got a 1st and 10 now, 38-yard line.
Our clock's not working. Looks like we've got stoppage on the field again. Oh, that's going to be the end of the first quarter.
We're having some technical difficulties with our clock. We'll be back in just a moment as we try to get that remedied. All right, so we're back. Second quarter about ready to start. First quarter, Liberty's got on the board with 14 points. Warriors looking to answer back now.
At about the 37-yard line of the Eagles.
Blondin carries it down the line, decides to throw, tries a quick flip pass.
Intended for Isaiah Hernandez and came up short. 2nd and 10. We just got a word that the softball team won tonight. Coach Barry and his staff, they won over Wright City 12-7. That's always a good win over your county rival there. 12-7, nice victory for the ladies.
That's fantastic. 2nd and 10 for the Big Red now. Tucker in the backfield with Blondin. Hand off to Tucker. He tries the right side. Ran around a couple tacklers, but met for about a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 9 is going to be the yards to gain on this one. Summers with the tackle for the Eagles.
We don't have to get all 9 yards here. We just got to get some positive yards here and hopefully set us up for a first down or a short 4th down here.
Definitely 2-down territory. You're right, Coach. Triple receivers to the left, one to the right. Blondin back to pass. He's got time once again. Looks to the left. Oh, in and out of the hands of the receiver, Van Poel. Van Poel's had a good year so far receiving.
Yeah.
He averages 11.2 yards per catch.
Big 4th down and 9 play here for the Warriors.
They bring in Javon Jones, the big running back. 2 receivers split to both sides of the formation here. Blondin shotgun formation. Hands off to Jones. Up. No, he fakes the handoff. He's pressured. Gets the pass out of his hands and back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're going to throw in the pit.
Yeah.
They're going to intentional grounding on that one. No one out there in the area. So it'll be a Eagles ball on downs anyway.
Got to give credit to Christian there for trying to get that out, though. I mean,
yeah, just like you thought. I thought it handed off to Jones too, but when he didn't get the ball to Jones, there was no blockers left. So
yes, there was
a loss of down, and Eagles ball 1st and 10.
There's a tackler in his face as soon as he faked the handoff. So good job by Christian to try to get that ball out of his hand to save the loss of yards. Really happy to hear about the softball team winning tonight since they lost one of their players to their top player, Michaela Whithouse.
Yeah, I saw that she broke her wrist or something
yes.
on a tough play over the foul line there.
Yes, sir. All right, Eagles start 1st and 10 at midfield here. Thornton back to pass, completes it. Caden Galati on the reception. But Galati really got off the line of scrimmage quickly on that one.
Yeah, Jordan Lopez on that tackle lost his helmet. He's going to have to go out for a play here. Yeah, Liberty's starting to feel comfortable on the offensive side here. We're going to have to tough it up.
Yeah, their offense is really in rhythm right now.
Yeah.
All right, shotgun formation for Thornton. Mack in the backfield behind him. Hand off to Mack this time. Big Red's blitzing. He falls forward for a couple yards.
Taylor Anderson in on the tackle there. Teton. He's a big kid. Nice tackle. Gain of about 3 on the play to bring up a 2nd down and 7. Lopez back into the game after he got his helmet straightened out.
Receiver split to the left of the formation. Cooper the wide out. Camden Cooper, the son of Scott Cooper, former Cardinal or baseball player. Mack goes over the left side. He's got room to rumble. He takes it down to the 10, puts his shoulder down, and gets his way all the way down to about the 6-yard line.
Well, Cooper hasn't caught a pass tonight, but, man, that was a blindside block there to open that play up and laid somebody out there. And I think he got more high fives than the guy that ran the ball.
He's a big receiver.
Yeah, about 6'5", it looks like.
Yes.
He was taller than his dad when he walked down through for senior night there.
Yeah, he's big, strong, too. He's not this tall. All right, 1st and goal for the Eagles.
Liberty's got a slew of players, man. They had about 20, 25, 30 seniors out there tonight, so they got a lot of players out there.
Yeah, their AD was telling me before the game they're close to 1,700 students here now.
Wow.
Direct snap. And the runner's going to be just short.
That was quarterback Thornton. Looked like he was lined up kind of like a Wildcat.
It was.
I didn't know.
Yep, he was. It definitely was.
Yeah, he's lined up behind the running backs.
They got a little wedge up there in front of him.
Yeah.
I'm guessing they're going to do the same thing on this one.
I'm not very fast, but I could run behind those two fellas.
Yeah, no kidding. Listen, big guys. And Sullivan Thornton runs in from a 4-yard touchdown run. So Thornton has thrown for 2, and now he's run for a touchdown. Xander Killian to do the point after duties. And got a little early movement before the snap on that one.
Yeah, I think it's going to be encroachment. They blew it down before he kicked it, so they're going to have to redo it. I don't think they're going to be able to give him the extra point. But he's may go for 2.
They're going to decline the penalty and just kick away.
Oh, so they don't want it any closer since he's used to kicking from that spot anyway.
That's where he's going to have most of his kicks and just want to get him used to that. Snap down, ball duck. And it's good. So the Liberty lead now is up to 21. Just kind of a reminder for last year. Last year Warrenton got a pretty big lead. The final score was 40-35. But Liberty came back and made that a lot closer late in the game.
I saw something that you don't see very often, though. The long snapper on that is the quarterback, Sullivan Thornton.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, he was the long snapper on that, number 12, and the holder is number 8, backup quarterback, Kingston Allen. So, you don't hear the announcers very many places give the kicker. They always say the kicker's name, but they never give the long snapper in the center, but I always do. And I've even had parents come up and say, thank you for calling my son's name out.
100%.
But I've never seen the starting quarterback be the long snapper, but sure enough, he is.
Well, I think in the old days you wouldn't want to do that because you wouldn't want to get your quarterback hurt, but now I think there's a rule where you can't line somebody up over the snapper.
Yeah, he just stood there until they were all done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Warrenton showed signs of life last drive. Hopefully they can keep it going this time. Tucker and Hernandez back to receive. They're going to kick it to Tucker this time, but it's going to go out of bounds first.
I'm sure we'll take it on the 35. Is that the rule, or is it? Maybe that's not. Heck, it's hard for me to keep track of all the different levels.
Yes.
But I think it is the 35.
I think you're right. Yes, sir. Good job, Coach.
Yep.
First and 10 at the 35 with 9:08 left to go in the first half.
I'd be remiss if I didn't give my wife a shout-out tonight. Here I am doing the game tonight with you, and it's her birthday, so happy birthday to my wife.
Absolutely.
She said it was too hot to come to a football game, and I said, come on. And she's celebrating with my daughter. So,
well, happy birthday, Mrs. Coach.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing Coach with us tonight. Yeah. Handoff up the middle.
Ooh, nice tackle. I thought he was going to get through there.
Yeah,
81.
Kind of lassoed him. That was Gabe Short on the tackle there.
Yeah. Gain is short too, but wouldn't been for that short tackle there, I think he'd have been gone for a while. I think that was the fastest I've seen one of our running backs hit the line tonight.
Yeah, he really hit the hole hard.
Yeah.
Gabe Short's a big, tall guy, and kind of lassoed him and hogtied him at the end there.
Yeah, that's a good description. That's exactly what he did.
Blondin throws it out to the right.
Oh, it looked like a flag there.
Yeah, I don't think they threw a flag, though, but it looked like he was there early.
Wow.
Yeah, Jack Losberry was on the coverage there. It looked like he got there early to me, but they did not call it. 3rd and long now for the Warriors, 3rd and 8.
I bet if you were sitting over there on the Warriors side, though, I bet there were some referees up there that said, yeah, that should have been a flag there, but we don't have the whistles.
Nope.
Another water break here, it looks like. Oh, no, he just stopped making sure the clock was stopped.
All right, 3rd and 8. Warriors need this one to keep them drive alive. Blondin back to pass. Here comes the pressure. He rolls right. Gets it off before he's hit. The receiver comes back, but they could not connect. That'll bring up a 4th and long for the Big Red.
Got about 8 minutes left to go in the first half here, and Warriors are having a hard time of moving the ball, so we'll see what they're going to do here on 4th down.
So Blondin is the alternative punter.
Looks like that's what he's going to do, but I don't know.
Mack is back to receive it. Does a nice low line driver to keep it away from Mack. Gets a good bounce down to the
inside the 30.
Yes. Little directional punting there from Christian. Keep the ball away from the dangerous Mack. Like I said, he was second in the area, averaging 35 yards per punt return. I was wondering what Coach Coper was going to do as far as dealing with that. 7:55 left to go in a half. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball spotted just inside the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation from Thornton. He's back to pass. He's got pressure on him early, and they're going to get him at the line of scrimmage. Taylor Anderson was the tackle there. Good pressure from the D line.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who that is there. He won't turn and show me his number there.
Lesson to all the kids. When you make a good play, you got to turn your back to the press box so everybody can see your number.
I think it's 62. So that's Logan Nichols. Yeah, he's been playing really well. He had him way in the backfield, but the initial hit, and then Taylor finished him off for us.
2nd and 10.
There's another one.
Thornton back to pass across the middle. Oh, almost intercepted by the Big Red. In and out of the hands.
Blonde, and that's why he's the quarterback, I guess, right? That's what they always say. But no, he just had his feet turned around backwards, and that would have been huge. But brings up a 3rd down, though. 3rd and 10. Shake that one off, and let's go to the next play. That's what we do.
Well, it's not a bad play.
No.
I think he's as surprised as anybody else that the ball is coming to him.
Right.
Big Red sneaking up to the line. Liberty's pointing, wanting an offsides, but Big Red didn't cross the line of scrimmage. Schneider and Mincher up at the line of scrimmage. Mincher, there they go rush. Mincher gets him, hits the quarterback.
Hit. Oh, I thought he was going to get it.
Completes his pass to Mack, but the loss of many yards on the play.
Yeah, he should have just knocked that one down.
D3 on a tackle there?
Yeah.
Loss of 1 on the play. No, that was...
a lot of pressure in the backfield on that one, though. That's what we need to do is send the house there.
That was Jamarian Fulton on the tackle, the senior moved to linebacker for this game. Fourth and 11 now for the Eagles. Thornton in the punt formation. Got to keep him honest, make sure he does punt the ball. Tucker back to receive. Thornton gets the punt off. A high booming kick. Tucker's going to let it bounce. Get the Warrenton bounce. It's going to go out of bounds right about the 47-yard line.
Looks like we're going to mark it at the 46, but good field position for the Warriors. Now we just got to take advantage of it with 6:13 to go in the first half. We need to get some kind of a drive put together here and put some points on the board before halftime. Come back out, get the kickoff.
That's right.
Get back in this game here. They're going to take a little water break. Timeout on the field for the officials.
And we'll do a quick commercial break then. Need a roof that's built to last? Call the name Missouri Trust, Mike Brown Construction. With 25 years of experience, we deliver top-quality roofing backed by professional service and premium materials. From quick repairs to full installations, we treat every job like it's our own home. Why? Because we're not just contractors, we're your neighbors. And at Mike Brown Construction, your satisfaction is our success. So when it's time to raise the roof, raise your expectations. Call Mike Brown Construction, where quality meets integrity.
I can give firsthand knowledge of that. Mike did my house and did a fantastic job, and so I've had him work on one house and fix a few things for me, and then on my main house there in town, he put a whole new roof on me and did professional from start to finish, and I was very happy. So now we got a first down for the Warriors at the 46.
Blondin in shotgun, triple receivers to the left. He's going to keep it, try the left side, get some blocks from receivers, but the linebacker comes up and makes the play before he can turn the corner. That's James Alexander coming from the safety position. Lost one.
He closed quick. We got an official timeout here. Oh, we got a flag on the play. Couldn't see what it was here. Thrown by the side judge here. We're going to talk about it.
Looks like they're talking to the Eagles coaching staff, so it looks like it's going to be against the Big Red. Unsportsmanlike. No. Talking to the Eagles because they want to get it cleaned up. Unsportsmanlike conduct foul against the Eagles.
Automatic first down for the Warriors. We'll take that. 15-yard penalty deep into across the midfield here. Now down at the 41-yard line of the Eagles. 1st and 10 Warriors. We're sitting right here behind the Eagles crowd, and you heard their displeasure.
All right, D3 down on the left side of the formation. Tucker in the backfield behind Blondin. Triple receivers to the right. Blondin's going to pull the ball, keep it over the right side. Slips one tackle, spins, and is brought down, but not before he gets another Warrenton first down.
Looks like it's going to be down at the 27-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Good run there. He had me faked out. I thought he handed it off. Pulled it at the last second and clear running.
Warrenton's got the ball the deepest they've had so far. Triple receivers to the left of the formation. Hand off to Hernandez. He goes forward, gain of a couple. Schuster on the tackle for the Eagles.
He's a big kid.
He is.
Short and stocky, it looks like.
Got a nose for the ball.
Yeah.
2nd and 7 now for Warrenton. Van Poel locked to the right of the formation. Forrest to the left. Mincher in at fullback. Blondin's going to follow Mincher into the hole. Good pursuit by the Eagles. Tackle by Jack Lounsbury.
Gain of a couple. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about a long 5.
That brings up a 3rd down for Warrenton.
3rd and 5 for the Big Red now. Mincher still in the backfield. Now, actually, it's Tucker and Hernandez in the backfield. They both split out.
Yeah, they emptied the backfield here.
Blondin throws it to the right.
Oh, he's throwing it to.
And out of the defender's hand. Little miscommunication there between the receiver and the quarterback.
Yeah.
Receiver cut in, the quarterback threw out.
Yeah. Bring up a 4th down here. Know we're going to go for it, so.
I think the Big Red might take a timeout here.
Yeah, it looks like it. You know, our hearts go out with Jake Kinney. You know, poor kid that's 2 years in a row. He's hurt that leg, and such a good kid. And we're just so saddened by his misfortunes this year. Hopefully he gets some good news when he gets it all looked at here and gets back as soon as he can. But we're praying for you, buddy.
Absolutely. You know, it's one thing to be injured for him, but as far as affecting the team, he's actually affecting 4 different positions because Jacob plays punter, field goal kicker, place kicker, and linebacker.
That'll bring up a 4th down for Warrenton.
4th and a long 5 for the Big Red. After taking that timeout. Triple receivers to the right, doubles to the left. Blondin in the backfield by himself, empty. Looks across the middle. Pass falls incomplete. Intended for. Is that Tucker? That is Tucker.
Yeah. Looked like Tucker cutting across there, and looked like we had 2 receivers in the area there, but didn't connect with either one. Brings up a loss on downs there. Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line, it looks like. All right, we got to get a big stop here before halftime, boys. 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Down 21-0. Got to have a stop here.
Well, they've had a little time to talk things over on the sideline, hopefully. Make some adjustments. We'll have more time at halftime, but we need to get a stop. You're right, Coach. Thornton back to throw.
Oh, there he is.
Camden Cooper with the reception. Gain of about 15. Actually, that was Caleb Orcutt again. Ball at the 42 now. Yeah, the Liberty offense really seems to be in rhythm. When the Big Red gets some pressure on them, they can knock them off a little bit. Mack with the carry.
Well, that's a good carry.
He's got
Pick
a gain
up
of
about 11.
Yeah. He's averaging almost 8 yards per carry on the season. Liberty across midfield. Sullivan Thornton's going to keep it. The quarterback tackled after about a 3-yard gain. Mincher on the tackle.
That was a nice tackle by Mincher on that play because he was going to be going for a while if he didn't get that one.
Yeah, Mincher's done a good job stepping into that linebacker position and really making it his own. Thornton's going to keep it up the middle again. That's their bread and butter right there. He breaks the tackle, spins out of another, and just tripped up. Otherwise, he was going to the house. Hayden Johnson on the tackle for the Big Red.
Yeah, if he wouldn't have got that last shoestring tackle, he was gone. But that being said, 1st and 10 for the Eagles at their Warrior 19-yard line. With about 2.5 minutes to go, so we've got to stop them here, boys. Let's go.
Hand off to Mack up the middle. Actually,
that was Maddox Jones.
Yeah, that's a new running back.
Big fullback, yeah.
Little change of pace there.
Yeah.
Gain of 5 on the play. Sanders on the tackle for the Big Red. Liberty's working a little clock here. Under 2 minutes left to go. Up of 21. Not wanting to give the ball back to Warrenton with too much time left here in the first half. Quick pass out to the left to Mack in the flat.
Boy, he's shifty.
Yeah, he's really quick.
He is shifty.
And Mack's got himself another touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown reception. Mack from Thornton. That's the second time they've connected for a touchdown pass. First one was a 49-yard touchdown. This one is a 15-yard touchdown. 1:40 left in the first half. Warrenton will have time in a hurry-up situation here to get some points on the board before the first half is over. Killian's extra point in the air. And it's good.
Yeah, it was a tough one there. 28-0. 1:40 left to go in the half. Now we just need to do some kind of little drive here maybe and go down at halftime and get reset and get refocused and see what we can do in the second half.
You know, this is one of the things that the state will look at when it comes time for determining playoffs, though, because we're really playing up, 2 divisions.
Yeah, we get, I don't, you'd have to have a Big Bang Theory degree to understand the Missouri State playoffs, but I know we get points even though just because we play up, so sometimes it's better to lose up than win down sometimes in those playoff points. I don't know how it works, but at the end of the year, it all comes out. We just play the games and see what happens.
Right. We played up last week, too, against Washington, and we're victorious.
Yeah.
So we're going up one higher here. A little pooch kick this time.
Whoever caught it said, I don't want any part of this. I'm going down.
He's going to go down
13.
Just short of that's Sanders, I believe, isn't it?
That was Jay Sanders.
Yeah. They're going to spot him at the 34-yard line.
I'm glad they caught that in the air. The last couple times they let it hit the ground, and it cost us 10 or 15 yards. So Jay did a good job of catching that one in the air and bringing it up to about the 34-yard line, 1st and 10, with a minute 34 to go.
Yeah, when that pigskin hits the carpet, it can take some weird bounces.
The light's hitting that every other 10-yard line is different color here, and it looks like it almost looks like ice out there. But it's just that color, different color with the lights hitting it.
Yeah, it's
reflected.
like a sheen on it.
Yeah, good word for that, sheen.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Big Red. Under 2 minutes left to go in the half. Blondin back to pass. Looking left.
There he is.
Oh, in and out of the receiver's hands.
Good throw. Just misconnected with D3 there. Go back to the huddle. He'll say it's my fault. Let's come to me again. 2nd down and 10. Here we go.
He'll get it next time.
Yep. That's exactly what I said. Slapped Bevo on the back and said, my bad, you get me next time. Let's go.
Javon Jones now in the backfield with Blondin. 2 receivers split out on both sides of the formation. Blondin back to the pass, looks left, fakes left, pumps in and out of the receiver's hands again. Good diving attempt by Diedrich. Just couldn't get his hands all the way on it.
Yes.
Locke and Van Poel split out to the right. Forrest, and it looks like Tucker or Hernandez split out to the left.
Hernandez.
Yeah, he comes in motion across the formation. Gets set on the right now. Snap back to Blondin. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle.
Got some room.
Cuts back to the left. He does have room. He's got a 1st down. Up to midfield. Out of bounds at the 45.
Big flag there.
That
Come on.
was a late hit.
Woo! That almost looked like targeting from here.
Yeah, that was a late hit.
Christians have to come all the way to the side to get his
Mouthpiece.
mouthpiece or something
He went
there.
all the way underneath the bench for the other team.
Wow. I'm surprised
That's how
they
far
didn't
out
throw-
of bounds he was.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't throw a flag there.
But the tough guy, he's up. He's shaking it off.
Yep.
Welcome back to the huddle. He's a tough one. Warriors have a 1st down now at the 45 of the Eagles with 1:17 left to go in the half. Good-looking play there by Blondin. Jones still in the backfield. Blondin back to pass. Jones staying in the block. Blondin steps up in the pocket, throws it out to the right just to kill the clock over the receiver's head. Liberty had good defensive coverage there. They had corner covered underneath, and the safety's over top on that.
Yeah, Javon's just waiting for somebody to sneak back there so he can plow him for a block, but no one even got close to Christian that time.
Yeah, good blocking by the line, and
Yeah.
like I said, Jones was in there looking, and he had nobody to hit. All right, 2nd and 10 now for the Big Red. Ball at the 45. Looking to take something in and get some points before half. Blondin rolls to the right this time. Forced to throw it early.
Ooh.
Oh,
Now that
pass is just broken up.
was a good play on defense that time. That was perfect timing on that one.
Yeah,
44.
Jack Lounsbury come and broke that up right before the ball hit the receiver's hand. He got in there and just deflected it away.
Yep. 1:05 to go in the half.
Do you want to give a shout-out to our normal color analyst, Coach Mack? He's on vacation this week. Coach,
Yep.
if you're listening, hope you're having a good one, and enjoy your time away from the booth, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Triple receivers to the left of the formation. Blondin back to pass. 3-man rush. He's forced out of the pocket. Ball comes out of his hand. Lyman picks it up, and he's going to run. That's Logan Nichols. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Logan picked that up and was like, I'm going to do something with this.
Yeah, I know where to go.
I'm not just going to fall on it. Liam Whalen at the tackle for the Eagles.
He might be telling Coach Coper, look, Coach, I can run. Give me the ball.
Brings you back to the days when William the Refrigerator Perry used to run for the Bears.
I think Coach Coper would say, be careful what you wish for, young man. Be careful what you wish for.
Looks like Liberty's going to take a timeout.
Yeah.
38 seconds left to go. They want one more shot and maybe let their special teams with Jalen Mack return the punt. Happy to see Coach Berry and the lady softball team get a win today. 12-7 over Wright City.
Yeah, and once again, good luck to the soccer team tomorrow. They'll be playing Wright City in the Wright City Tournament Championship after victories over Ellsbury and Gateway this week. Both shutouts. I think our goalie's only given up one goal all season.
Wow.
So defense wins championship, so hopefully that defense shows up tomorrow and puts some goals in there and gets a championship. Good luck to Coach Schulte, Coach Brown, and the boys. You talked about Mike Brown's roofing and construction area. His boy plays on the soccer team, does a great job.
Yep. They got, besides good defense, they got a high-powered offense as well.
That's what's fun to watch, yeah.
Yes.
Big down here, 4th down.
All right, let's see what Coach Coper has up his sleeve here. Jones in the backfield with Blondin. 2 receivers split on each side of the formation. Snap back. Blondin back to pass. Rolls right. Looking for a receiver downfield. Throws it. And receiver slipped trying to come back for the pass.
Slipped on that sheen I was talking about.
Yes.
Right there on between the 45 and the 30.
It's 95 degrees here, but there's ice on the field.
All right. Eagles will take over on downs.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Speaking of shout-outs tonight, I know it was senior night here at Liberty, and my boss out at the Warrenton Golf Course and Country Lake Golf Course, my boss Brandon Burnett, his daughter is a senior cheerleader here. Her name is Ava Burnett, and Brandon and his wife Tiffany are very proud of her, and I told her I'd give her a shout-out tonight. So congratulations to Ava Burnett and the family. So lots to cheer for them tonight, but here we go. 1st down for the Eagles. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half.
Thornton back to pass. He's looking for Cooper on the right side. Now he goes down the middle, overthrows it, and that's going to be intercepted by 23, Jordan Lopez. Yes, Jordan Lopez.
He's still going.
He's still running. Nice play by Jordan Lopez. That puts an end to the Liberty threat to end the scoring at this first half.
20 seconds to go.
Let's see if the Big Red decide to take it and throw it deep here.
Oh, I'm not a betting man, but I bet we do.
Yeah, Jordan Lopez did a good job playing center field there from his free safety position.
Cut it at the apex, and nice grab.
Nice return as well.
Yeah.
He's got it inside the 50 at the 49 of the Eagles.
Christian's going to bring him up to the line here. Looks like he's got Javon in the backfield to block for him again, but I'd like to see him go down the field in the middle here. Nope.
Pitch to
Jones.
Look
at this.
Jones is going to look to throw. He steps up and throws across the middle. Pass falls incomplete.
Is intended for Isaiah Hernandez. Incomplete, 2nd down.
14 seconds left to go here. If you can't throw it to the end zone here, you could run a hook and ladder play or something like that. Get it complete and lateral it to the trailing receiver and then get out of bounds. They try a screen pass across the middle, complete it to, I think it's Hernandez.
Hernandez again, yep.
He falls forward for a
Liberty
couple yard
rallied
gain.
around that one pretty quick. That should be the final play of the game, though, or the half, I mean. Yep.
Yep, and that's going to end the first half. So, after 2 quarters here at Liberty High School in Wentzville, Missouri, the Liberty Eagles lead Warrenton 28-0. We'll be back in just a bit. All right, halftime here at Liberty High School in Wentzville, Missouri. Liberty leads 28-0 over the Warrenton Warriors. Let's go ahead and recap the scoring in the first half. Liberty got the opening kickoff, and they went 4 plays and out, and they punted back to Warrenton, who went 4 plays and out. And then Liberty scored on their second possession, a 4-play drive that resulted with a 12-yard touchdown pass from Sullivan Thornton to Caleb Orcutt. Warrenton then went 3 and out, and then Liberty scored on their next possession on a 3-play drive, capped off by a 49-yard touchdown pass from Thornton to Jalen Mack. It was only about a 4-yard pass, but Mack ran it for about 45 yards. Warrenton then had one of its longer drives, about a 6-play drive, but it resulted in turnover on downs. Liberty then went ahead and scored on their next possession, so that's 3 straight scores they scored upon. It was a 5-play drive, ending with a Sullivan Thornton 4-yard touchdown run. He's been doing a lot of that tonight. Quarterback draws right up the middle. And then the scoring ended with about 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Liberty had a 6-play drive, capped off by a 15-yard touchdown pass from Sullivan Thornton to Jalen Mack. Warrenton's had a couple good drives, 6-7-play drives. They get the ball deep into Liberty territory, but Liberty seems to bow up their neck, and Warrenton cannot convert any points. So Warrenton will get the opening second half kickoff, and Coach Coper's had some time to work on things and talk to the coaches and talk to the players, and we'll see if they're ready to roll here in the second half, get some points on the board. We'll be back with the second half kickoff in just a moment, but right now we wanted to give a quick commercial break. Champions aren't just made on the playing field or court. At the Missouri Bank, we bring that same spirit to your finances. Since 1939, the Missouri Bank has been the hometown MVP, serving Warren County and beyond with cutting-edge banking and an old-school integrity. Our mission? To deliver honest service, loyal support, and a rock-solid defense of your financial future. Whether you're chasing business goals or saving for your next big win, we're here to help you score. The Missouri Bank, rooted in community, ready for tomorrow. Coach, what are you thinking there?
Well, get the ball to start the second half. Coach Coper's had some time to talk about what they want to do, and lots of times in my day, halftime is no time to yell at this point. Go in and pick them up and dust them off, and go out and see what we can do in the second half. Learn from it, and score the first touchdown and see what happens.
That's what I've always seen from Coach Coper. He uses the halftime as a classroom.
Yep.
It's teachable moments.
Yep.
Work on things, make things better. You're not just working on things and making things better for this game, but you're also working on making things better down the road as well. It starts with the first possession here, and if things work out, like you said, never know.
Yeah.
Liberty got to a big lead last year against Warrenton. Warrenton got to a big lead against Liberty last year.
They came back.
And Liberty came back and made it close. It was 40-35 at the end. We were up by 21 at one point in time.
I remember that night.
Warrenton's trails by 28, so they can get right back in this. And as a coach, when we were down big, I always told take it play by play, but you want to win the quarter.
Right.
It's 0-0 right now.
Yep.
Let's go out there and win this quarter, and let's win the fourth quarter, and then at the end of the day, let's see what the score says.
Yeah. And like I said, though, we got you can learn some things in these kind of tough days that things are not working out for you, and as long as there's always some positives that you're going to come back with at the end of the day, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. And I'm sure they'll play hard, and that's all you can ask of kids: play hard and give it your best, and let the chips fall where they may.
That's one thing that Coach Coper, kids always do. They always play hard.
Yep.
And I expect that in the second half.
Yep. Yeah, he's a good leader of young men. I tell you, I've really been proud of Coach Coper and his staff, and not only leading the young men, he leads that staff too, and that's what a good head coach does. And,
yes, sir.
So
you coach the other coaches just as much as you coach the players.
Yep. and they've made it a family affair. His beautiful wife Elizabeth and the kids do a great job, and I mean it's a family commitment. And I know that I was blessed to have a fantastic wife. Being a coach's wife is not the easiest thing in the world.
No, sir. Yes.
The only thing that helped me along the way back then is my wife was the varsity volleyball coach at one time, so she at least knew the ins and outs of it. But once we decided I was going to be the head coach of the basketball team and the golf program and so forth, we just made it a family affair. And my kids always loved it, so it's a lot of sacrifice, but I have great memories of it, and I wouldn't have traded it for the world.
Yes, one of the things Coach Terry Hollander always told me, if you're going to be a head coach, you just got to, your family's got to be involved with the team and the players just as much as anything else.
That's true. Coach Hollander, I see him every week playing golf he comes out to the Country Lake Senior Scramble every Wednesday, and I always get a chance to visit with him. Him and I coached against each other in golf there at both of the end of our careers, and what a great guy he was. And that coached against you.
Yes, tremendous guy.
We had a lot of great coaches in that GAC at the time for the golf. We had a really nice family atmosphere amongst the coaches.
Yes, sir.
I remember when I took the head golf coach, the first golf match I ever watched was the first one I coached, and if it wasn't for all you guys that were in the GAC at the time telling me how to do things, Coach Holt and I had a blast doing that, and we had a good run there for a while, and enjoyed every minute of it. And Coach Jinkerson still does a great job with our golf program, and Coach Anderson with the girls program. She's got 17 girls out this year.
Is that
for
right?
The girls program.
That's tremendous.
That is tremendous.
Wow.
And they've been out at the golf course 2 or 3 times a week at Warrenton, and the other 2 days they go to the driving range at Country Lake, and they're very respectful. They're just a lot of them haven't played before, but Coach Anderson's been very patient, and so anytime you have 17 kids, though, that's a lot, So
really
we're excited
is.
for the golf programs out there, and looking forward to the boys in the spring, and all of our coaches at Warrenton, man, we're just so super to have a great group of coaches out there that do a great job. I'm really proud of them.
Yeah, that's the sad we can't show, girls golf or boys golf or cross country, those type of sports. Logistically, we just can't cover that. But for those of you who haven't watched high school golf before, only 5 golfers get to play at a time.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's 6 for girls.
Is it?
You play 6 and you score 4.
Oh.
At least in the GAC.
Okay.
When you get to state, it's not that way. But
right.
in the GAC, you play 6 and you score 4. So
15 more seconds in the miracle minute. Please hold up your change for a key club number.
Waiting for the referees to blow the whistle and get this half started.
give you a look at the Warrenton's offense here on the screen now.
There we go. Temperatures right now at 82 degrees. It's still kind of a little warm, but a nice breeze. The flags are kind of still right now. The flags were blowing pretty hard here earlier tonight, but still taking some water breaks, though, tonight.
Yeah, it's definitely balmy out here compared to the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
All right, deep to receive, Isaiah Hernandez and Bradley Tucker for Warrenton.
Xander Killian kicking off again for the Eagles. T-Town counting all the heads out there, making sure we got enough. Here we go, kicking off.
He kicks it deep to Hernandez. He's going to let it go into the end zone. That was going to be close, but it got a good bounce.
Yeah, it's kind of, he turned around thinking, oh, I hope you go. And it did.
But, you know, to his defense, he was ready in case it didn't go.
Right.
He didn't just run off the field or didn't turn his back to the ball.
Yeah.
But it was going to be close there for a second.
So this, since it went into the end zone, it's spotted at the 20-yard line to where it goes out of bounds. It's a 35-yard mistake because it's a penalty on that. This is not a penalty. It's just a touchback. You know, we always try to explain the rules because it's just like anything else. The rules are ever changing, and you know, I know this year in volleyball there's been new rule changes.
Yes.
So the Michigan came out with a commercial for us to learn from it, so no one would yell at the referees. All right, first down.
Javon Jones in the backfield with Blondin. Shotgun formation, handoff to Jones. Bobbles the snap. He able to get it. He run backwards to get it, and then he runs over 3 defenders and forced out of bounds. What a
that was something, wasn't it?
That was a great display of athleticism there by Javon Jones.
There was a yard separation between his hand and the ball, it looked like there.
He ran backwards to get the fumble. And then he ran wide around the right end.
And still got a 2-yard gain.
2-yard gain, yeah.
Ran 23 yards and gained 2.
Great showing of athleticism there by Javon. All right, triple receivers to the left of the formation here. Blondin turns to Jones. Talks to him real quickly. Snap back to Blondin. He's going to keep it. Breaks one tackle. Throws it out to the left into the flat. In and out of the hands of
17. Brody Reel?
Yes, Brody Reel.
Yeah. He got his hands on it, but, man, did that defense lay a lick on him and separate him from the ball. And glad to see Brody got up on that one, though, and went back to the huddle and brings up 3rd down and 8.
Yeah, the outside linebacker, Lounsbury, really put a hit on him there. But Brody bounced right up and ready to play 3rd down and 8 here. Snap back to Blondin. He's got a little time, steps up in the pocket, gets it past to Diedrich. He's close to the 1st down. He had to come back to get the ball, and he's going to be a yard short. Nice open field tackle there. Rashad Boone on the tackle for Liberty.
Well, you don't like to say this in the first series of the 4th quarter, but this is the play of the game.
Yeah, this is a crucial one here.
You got to have this one.
Blondin under center. They go quick. He does a quarterback sneak, and he is driven back. It'll be interesting to see where they spot this.
They're not going to give him a favorable spot.
I don't think so.
Loss on downs, I'm pretty sure here.
The nose tackle.
They gave it to him.
Split the defenders.
The 2 referees on the side did not give it to him. The back judge came up and spotted that ball on this side of the line and gave it to them.
That's fantastic.
Because both side judges ran behind the line of scrimmage, or behind the line there at the 30-yard line, and they spotted it on this side of the 30-yard line, which gave them the 1st down. So, hey, we're going to take it. 1st down.
1st down, Big Red. Ball placed at the 30. Triple receivers to the left, Solo to the right. Blondin's going to hand off to Tucker up the middle. He's met immediately and driven back. Gave short on the tackle, along with Nate Summers for the Eagles. Loss of 1 on the play.
Yeah, Liberty's line's been playing really well tonight.
They sub a lot of guys in and out,
so
they're fresh. Plus they already have a lot of athletes as it is. A lot of our players are playing both ways, and their players are just going one way. So they're really fresh, and they put pressure on as a result. Blondin back to pass this time.
Got him.
Left.
Turn around, lost.
Ball falls incomplete. Intended for Claypool.
For Van Poel. Was it who? 14 or 17?
It was 14.
14 Van Poel?
Van Poel, yep.
I don't think he picked up that ball, though.
Yeah, it looked like something was going on there. Yeah. Maybe lost it in the lights or something.
Could have been. Maybe that sheen. We'll give it to the sheen. I like that word you came up with. That's going to bring up a big 3rd down and about 11 here.
2 receivers on both sides of the formation. Blondin back to pass in the shotgun. Steps up. He's forced out of the pocket. He's got a defender on him. Gets the pass off, and it's deflected by the defender. Carson Strutman with the defensive play for the Eagles.
Great effort by Christian.
4th and 11 now for the Warriors. Ball spotted at their own 29. Mack back to receive the punt if the Warriors are so inclined. And Blondin is going to punt. It's a low line drive. Mack tries to get it on the hop.
He
feels it, and he slips down on the sheen.
39-yard
39-yard line. I'll tell you what.
That's kind of weird, though. I hope he's okay.
Yeah, it kind of fell awkwardly.
Yeah. He's hobbling.
That was...
He's going to stay in there, though.
That bodes well for Warrenton. That's the least amount of yards I think Max had on a return all season.
Yeah, he's coming off. He's coming off.
He is coming off. He is limping. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it was just the way No one hit him.
No.
He just went down on his own.
That's what's bad about AstroTurf.
That is.
Boy, you hate to see that. Hopefully it's nothing serious. So Liberty gets their 1st and 10. And handoff up the middle.
To the 40-yard line before he's met.
Coach, we're having some technical difficulties. Right. I'm going to let you do the play-by-play.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to address those so we get our scoreboard fixed.
All righty. 2 on the play, long 2. It'll be about a 2nd down, short 8, long 7 from the 41-yard line of the Eagles. Sullivan Thornton brings back the snap, hands off. Quick hitter up the middle. Christian Martin on the carry for the Eagles. Good enough for a 1st down. Up at the 49-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Eagles. Warriors are going to be lining up at the 50-yard line here at the line of scrimmage at the 49. Thornton's calling the play deep in the backfield there. Got 2 in the backfield, going to hand it off. Nope, throws it. Cross pattern to number 1. Orcutt, who's had a good night tonight, but couldn't make the connection there. Bring up a 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete. A little warm, but a beautiful night for football here on Friday night, September the 12th, at Liberty Field here, at Liberty High School on Summers Road here in Lake St. Louis, O'Fallon area. They've had a lot of activities tonight. The band played, senior night here with the dance team and the cheerleading. Quarterback throws it out to number 7. Nice tackle. Reception made by Allen on the play for the Eagles, brought down by Hayden Johnson. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 3 to go for the Eagles. Big play here for the Warriors defense. Everybody's looking to the side for the plays, both sides, offense and defense. Once again, shotgun, directing his running backs to.
That's Mack back in the backfield, so that's good to see.
Oh,
what a
nice play
job by the
Teton, Taylor Anderson. Wow. He was in the backfield quicker than the ball almost, and about beheaded Thornton on the quarterback hit there. Loss on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 5 from the 46-yard line. Looks like they're lining up to punt here, though.
That was a great play by Taylor Anderson, but he just timed that perfectly.
He did.
He was off the ball in a hurry. Like to see that from your seniors coming out in the second half.
Setting the tone.
Yes, sir. Remember, Sullivan Thornton is the punter.
Yeah, I could see something happening here, but he's way back there deep, though. So
Tucker back to receive for the Big Red.
Yep, you called it, Coach.
Yeah, he's going to go over the left side. Minter's trying to track him down. Oh, and he's got enough for a 1st down.
We've been worried about that all night, and there was the play to do it. Because I was kind of shocked they were going to line up in the punt anyway, but when you got your quarterback there, that's a pretty good play there.
Kind of lull you to sleep there. You know, and they put the formation wide to the right.
Yeah.
And he could use that as a little misdirection, and he just ran to the left.
He's fast, too.
He is. He's had a hand in all 4 touchdowns so far for the Liberty Eagles. And they do the hard snap count, and they get Warrenton to jump across the line of scrimmage for a free 5 yards.
Encroachment against the defense, 5-yard penalty, repeat 1st down.
2 things I've never understood. I'm coming from a basketball perspective. Holding on the offense, I think you could call it every play at the NFL level.
100%.
And I think they just guess sometimes.
Yeah.
And defense, sometimes they jump, but they don't call it. I think it's if you touch them or not, or if you're in the zone or not. I don't know what. That one didn't touch anybody, but they called it
Yeah, they've changed that now. Basically, if you're deflected pass there. Mincher gets his hands on that, and he's mad at himself because he didn't catch it. But he kind of went pretty high to get that. Good defensive play either way by Jake. But yeah, they changed the. If you jump into the neutral zone now, it's just an automatic penalty. It didn't used to be that way. It used to be you could jump back. As long as they didn't snap the ball, you were able to get back.
Okay. I've given all of our coaches a hard time, from Coach Branson, Coach McDowell, Coach Anderson, Coach Scheibel. I mean, all these coaches that I've had the pleasure of calling games for through the years. I had to remind them every year that I've coached every game from the press box, and I've never lost a game. But
Thornton completes the pass to Camden Cooper, his first reception of the game. He gets a first down for the Eagles.
We've been so blessed all year after year, having some fantastic coaches and assistant coaches of some of my best friends still today. Coach Burke up at Iowa left our program, went to Zumwalt South, then he was up to Center Point in Urbana, Iowa, and coached for many years up there. And we've turned out some great coaches and great teachers. And looks like we're going to have a water break here.
Yes, sir.
Give you time to do a advertising if you got one there.
Yes, sir. Before you hit the road to the big game, make sure you're driving something you love. Gastor Chevrolet has you covered. For over 28 years, the Gastor family has been serving Warren, Lincoln, Montgomery, and St. Charles County with honest deals and hometown service. We're not just another dealership, we're the Gastors. And the Gastors are here full-time, working directly with you on sales, service, and body shop needs. No gimmicks, no hidden fees, just fair prices in a relaxed, friendly environment. From Truesdale to Wentzville, folks drive in for the Gastorf experience. Shop online, swing by for a test drive, and see why we're built for all seasons, winter, summer, spring, and fall. Gastor Chevrolet, where relationships matter and the customer always wins.
First down 10 now after the water break for the Eagles, coming to us at the 26-yard line of the Warriors for the Eagles here.
Thornton in shotgun formation. Mack back in the game in the backfield with him. Sends him out. Completes it to Orcutt across the middle. Orcutt cuts it up the middle and gets down close to the 10-yard line.
Hayden Johnson on the tackle. Tripped him up. He almost still got on his feet, but looks like it'll be first to go from the 9-yard line for the Eagles.
Yeah, first and goal now. Got a long drive going here. This is their 10th play. It's the longest drive of the game.
Yeah, this is really the first sustained drive. The rest of them have been quick.
Hand off to Mack up the middle. He carries a tackler all the way down to about the 5-yard line.
Brought down by number 68, Justin Hogan, for the Warriors.
Brings up 2nd and 5. Thornton receives the snap, hands off to Mack. He goes straight up the middle. And
wow. He is quick.
He is. He saw that hole, and he just darted right for it and went into the end zone untouched.
So I'm going to go out on a limb and say his leg is okay.
Yeah.
Because that didn't seem to bother him there. He hit that hole fast, and he was in the end zone lickety-split.
It did not look good when he left the field earlier.
No, it did not. So I'm glad he's okay, though. We don't want anyone to...
And he's definitely a talent.
Kick is good. Line drive. Got through there, though. Doesn't matter how pretty it is as long as it goes through the uprights, and it did. For a 35-0 lead for the Eagles with the kickoff coming up with 4:51 to go in the third quarter. That's one of the downsides of being down so big, that you think that you have to throw every time, and every time you throw, the clock stops, and it makes the game really, really, really long.
That's a good point.
Which gives the ball back to the offense, the other team, so many times that the score sometimes gets out of control there. But you got to, now's the time to start working on things that's going to help you improve in the rest of the season, though, down 35-0. Keep coaching, keep playing.
Well, and as a coach, I always like to play better teams. Because if you play better teams, you're going to get better.
Exactly.
And it's better to play them early in the year like this. know where you're at, and so next week you can get to practice and start working on it. And then next week, they start GAC North play against Winfield. So they're going to be better for playing a tougher team right now.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Killian to do the kicking again for the Eagles. High booming kick. Hernandez lets it bounce, takes a Eagle bounce. He finally picks it up at the 15. No, 10, I'm sorry.
10.
Yeah, 10.
Man, they're not going to blow this dead.
Yeah, he's held up there. You got to help him out.
There's like 10 guys around him. Yeah, I think we're on the road for 4 games in a row, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a tough test for the boys, and they'll. So we'll see what they do on this drive. Hopefully, we can get some kind of sustained drive.
Yeah, be sure to join us next Friday. We're going to go to Winfield. The Warriors play the Warriors. That'll be the first GAC North battle for Warrenton. But they spotted it at the 13-yard line. That's where Warrenton's going to start 1st and 10, 4:50 left to go in the game. In the third quarter, excuse me. Blondin going to pull it and keep it himself, goes over the right side.
He's got opening.
He's got a first down and is flipped head over heels.
Yeah. I thought he was going to jump that kid. If he'd have jumped that kid, he wouldn't have had anybody else back there.
He might have been going for all day.
But a nice play there. 1st down and 10 for the Warriors.
I think he was expecting a little more contact, and the guy kind of went to his knees.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Yep.
1st and 10 at the 26, though. We'll take it.
Two receivers split out to the right side. Hand off to Tucker. Tries to go over the left tackle.
He's just not getting loose right there.
Yeah. He's held up at the line of scrimmage. Boone and Schuster on the tackle for Liberty.
2nd and 11. One thing I remember when I was coaching a long time ago, I had a parent came up to me and complimented me because they thought I coached just as hard after the game was out of control, and I was still coaching my kids that were in the game, and that's exactly what I expect Coach Coper and his staff to do. They'll keep coaching until the last buzzer.
That's what you have to do. Blondin back to pass this time. Empty backfield, gets it out in the flats. Pass falls incomplete.
Look like Lounsbury out there on the coverage there. He's played a pretty good game up from the linebacker position there for the Eagles.
He's got good speed, and he covers really well the backfield, running backs in the short flat area. All right, 3rd and 11 for the Big Red. Looking to keep the drive alive here. Blondin back to pass. Screen pass. Tucker catches it. Slips out of one tackle. Spins out of another. He's still on his feet. He's got a first down.
Thought he was going to get out of there. Up to the 40-yard line. It's going to be a 1st down and 10 for the Warriors. Nice play by number 54 for the Eagles. McGinnis grabbed him. If he wouldn't have got him by the ankles there, I think he'd have been gone.
Tucker did a really good job of slipping a couple tackles and breaking that off for a 1st down for Warrenton.
He's battling.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Replaced by Hernandez on the play there. Give him a little breather. Isaiah comes in to spell him. Bring up a 1st down and 10 from the 40-yard line of their own side.
Mincher in at the fullback spot. Two receivers top of the screen. Blondin hands it to Hernandez. He goes over the left tackle and brought down immediately.
Yeah, brought down by number 2, Strutman on the play. Safety. Schuster. No gain on the play. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 10 for the Warriors.
Tucker back into the ball game. Out goes Isaiah. Lock split out to the left side of the formation. Step back, hand off to
Get through there.
Tucker up the middle, running hard. Ooh, gain is 7 on the play.
Driven back, but I think the forward progress will be up to about the 47-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 3.
Good hard running there by Tucker.
That'll be the end of the 3rd quarter.
We'll do one more sponsor here.
All righty.
Looking for your dream home or the perfect rental? Discover it with Hunter Sake Investments. From charming townhomes to spacious single-family homes, we offer quality living in Warrenton and Montgomery County. Need commercial space? We've got retail and warehouse options in Jonesburg, plus the Jonesburg Party Center, ideal for showers, graduations, and more. Family-owned, locally rooted, and built on trust, we treat your home like our own. Call Hunter Sake Investments today, and let's build your future together. Hunter Sake Investments, where Missouri finds homes.
That's another good family that's been rooted in our community for a long time and very supportive of everything we've done in the school district there. And really proud that they're sponsors of us. And you just did Gasdorf right before that one a few minutes ago. And Mike Holt and I drove for Gasdorf today. Went and we do driving for them every time they need to go get a new vehicle for a trade or something like that. They have me and Mike Holt do that for them. And we love working for Ricky and the boys out there. They do a great job out there. And Lord knows I've bought a few cars from them, so I keep waiting for that next one to be free, but guess what? Hasn't happened. Maybe I'll start working on them and see if we can get some a free car for the season, like they do the pros.
There you go.
There you go. All right, we've got a 3rd down and about 3 to go for the Warriors. Start off the 4th quarter here.
Snap back to Blondin. He keeps it, and he's met in the backfield by a blitzing safety.
I'll tell you what.
James Alexander with the tackle there.
Good play. Good play. I'm not saying anything about the play. It was a good play, good hard play. But that white hat tonight has let the play go on. Oh, we got somebody down over there, too.
Warrenton player hurt on the...
Looks like a cramp, though.
Yeah, looks like they're just stretching out the calf.
And I don't like to complain about the officials, but I don't like that the white has allowed after the initial hit to go on more than once tonight to continue to play. That's when someone gets hurt.
Yeah, you got to go in there and protect the players. You got to blow that whistle and go and step in there and stop it.
Because, it shows you that the ball's being spotted at the 44-yard line, but he was tackled at about the 37.
Yes, sir.
So for 7 yards, they let him drive him back without blowing it dead right in front of the white hat, and nothing was called there. But that's all right. We've got 4th down here. We're going to see what happens here, and we'll figure out who the kid that's cramping out there. It's hot out there on that field at AstroTurf. Going to get up.
There we go. Like to see that. 67.
62. Probably Nichols. Yep, Logan Nichols.
You're right. It is 62. Those block letters are hard to read sometimes.
Oh, I know. Especially when that bottom side gets folded up.
Exactly.
In their pads there.
Yep.
All right, 4th down.
Mincher in at the fullback spot. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Blondin asks for motion. Hands off. No, fakes it. Little play action pass here. He's forced out of the pocket.
Run.
He's going to keep it. He's close to the first down. Puts his shoulder down. He gets the first down.
Yeah.
Chase Christian Blondin.
Tough run there. Into Eagle territory at about the 48. First down, Warriors.
There's a young man that understood the down distance and situation. Yeah. He wasn't going to go down easy when it's 4th down.
I guess I've complained so much watching football on TV that my wife even knows now that I get mad when it's a 4th down and 7 and the receiver runs 4th down and 6 and catches it with 1 yard to go.
Yep.
She says she's even picked up on that.
Cardinal sin.
Yep.
Snap back to Blondin. He's going to hand it off to Tucker. He's
good hit
up the middle. He's hit the hole hard, and he's got a 10-yard pickup there.
Now that's what we've been used to this season is hitting those holes hard, and Liberty's done a good job tonight clogging those up. But we're still playing hard. Let's go.
Alexander with the tackle for Liberty. First down, Warrenton.
Well, here's a perfect example, like you've been saying all night. They're bringing 4 off and putting 4 on. And,
yep. Subbing in for Warrenton's actually offensive lineman Daniel McChristie. Sophomore getting a little playing time at right tackle right now.
That's good. Oh, new quarterback, too.
You're right. Sanders in there.
Yep. Mason Sanders is in there at quarterbacking.
Sanders is a senior.
Yeah. You know, this is not a bad idea. Give him some experience here, because sometimes in the conference play we may need to go to him, and you know, you never know what happens from game to game. So give him some experience here.
Well, you remember what happened in the state semifinals?
Yep,
you know,
exactly.
The last drive, Brandon Johnson got hurt last year, and they had to have one last pass, and they did a halfback pass with Austin Haas. That was a good catch. He did catch it.
All right.
Joe Green was the first catch of the season.
All right.
Sophomore.
Got a lot of sophomores in there playing right now.
Yep. Getting some experience, like you said. McChristy in, Joe Green in, Mason Sanders in at quarterback. Time to get some experience for these young men. 3rd and 3 now for the Big Red.
Looks like Callum Morris is out there, spread out to the slot there.
Sanders back to pass, completes it to Vanpool.
Vanpool.
And he's going to be a half yard short of the first down marker.
Got 4 sophomore wide receivers out there right now. Good experience for him. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and short. I can expect a quarterback sneak right here.
That brings up a 4th down to the Warriors.
Number 19, Easton Holt, freshman coming into play there. Getting some varsity experience as a freshman. That's got to be a big thrill.
It's a feather in the young man's hat.
Yeah.
2 receivers at each side of the formation here. Sanders back in the shotgun formation. He hands it off.
He got it. I think he got it.
Close to the first down.
And up to number 19, Easton Holt.
Easton Holt, the
Let's
run.
see where they spotted. Come on, give it to him. Looks like they're moving the chains. Yeah.
The man of the white hat's pointing in the right direction.
Freshman, maybe this might be the night, senior night. I heard a lot of the senior football players for Liberty giving their special memory was when they made their first touchdown. Maybe Easton Holt, my first down as a varsity player as a freshman at Liberty.
4th and 1. He gets the first down.
You betcha.
First run. That's awesome.
That's cool. Coach Coper trusted him to get the first down, and he did. That's Shane Don's boy there. He does a good job, and good athletic family there. We're really proud of those guys.
Sanders back to pass. He rolls to the left, sets his feet, throws across his body, and a great defensive play by Liberty. Breaks up the pass. That was James Alexander again.
Yeah, I don't know where's number 12, because we have an old roster. I don't know if you have an updated roster for number 12 or not for us, because my roster that was from the very first game still had Jake Kinney, and I don't think Jake Kinney snuck out there. I wouldn't put it past Jake Kinney to sneak out there in number 12.
Here we are.
But
12 is – no, it's there. All I have is – here it is. 12 is – yeah, it says Jake Kinney too.
Yeah, okay. We know it's not Jake Kinney.
No, not wearing the green shoes. Sanders back to pass. Looks to the right this time. Hits the receiver out in the flat. Completes the pass.
I think that's out to number 11, Morris. Callum Morris.
Maybe a gain of 1 on the play. Makes it 3rd and 9.
I'll give a shout out to Mrs. Terry, though. She does a great job and is athletic secretary of Warrenton. And I give her a hard time all the time. Anytime I get a bad roster up there, I always blame her. But she's only at the trust of her coaches getting her the right information. So I'm not going to blame you, Mrs. Terry.
So we have a timeout on the field. Puts it 5. Just under 6 minutes to go here in the ball game. Liberty leads 35-0 over Warrenton. This is going to be a water break, I believe, due to the high temperatures here today. Kind of abnormal. Usually we have these kind of timeouts first part of the season. Warrenton's got a long drive going here, though. This is where Liberty's been good all game as far as bowing their neck and not breaking. They'll bend but don't break defense here. Third and 9 from the 26. Two receivers on both sides of the formation for Mason Sanders in at quarterback now. Sanders back to pass, steps up in the pocket, slips a couple tackles, going to the right, and it's forced out of bounds. Gain of a couple on the play.
Luca Rizzo on the push out there. Looks like it's going to bring up a 4th down.
4th and 8.
Well, that's going to bring a number 19 for us. Bringing into play, Easton Holt, freshman. Bringing into play from the sideline.
Sanders from the shotgun formation, two receivers. Empty backfield now. Looks across the middle, completes the pass.
Yeah, nice
catch. The receiver takes a big hit and gets right back up. And that's a first down for Warrenton.
No, that catch was made by Callum Morris from Sanders for the first down. How about that play?
1st and 10, ball spotted at the 14, 13?
I think that might be the first 4th down catch that we've made all night.
Yeah, you might be right on that one.
I'm not 100%. I know we got a 4th down on a carry there, but we've been in 4th down and long a lot tonight, unfortunately, and that's kind of where the game's at. But now we got a 1st down and 10 deep in their territory. Let's push it in, boys.
Warrenton's got a 13-play drive going here. Long drive. Is that Holt?
Yep.
Holt gets tackled and falls forward. That's what you want to see out of a running back. Always fall forward.
Down at the 10-yard line. Tackled by Cody Brown on the play. No relation to my partner here, I don't think.
No, sir.
Looks like it's a 2nd down and 7 after a gain of 3 at the 10-yard line. A little less than 4 minutes to go in the game.
Triple receivers to the left of the formation for Sanders. Snap back to Sanders. He's looking left. Rolls left, forced out of the pocket. Throws across his body. Got a receiver open in the end zone and just falls incomplete out of bounds.
Had a chance.
Good looking play design there. Just missing the connection.
I think that was out towards Antoine Pierce, yeah. Antoine Pierce was the intended receiver. Just ran out of territory there. I think if he would have kept running out of the end zone, he might have caught that.
Yep.
3rd down.
Liberty fans come alive here. They're wanting the shutout. Warrenton looking to put some points up on the scoreboard.
High snap.
Sanders follows the block over the left side, slips a couple tackles. Tackled, it looks like for a no gain. Another one of those long 4th downs here, Coach.
We got trainers coming across the field here.
The Big Red can get a 1st down.
4th down for the Warriors.
Play clock down to 5 seconds. Got to get the snap off. Sanders gets it off. Back to pass. Looks across the middle. Just over his receiver's hands. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Good long drive. 17-play drive there for Warrenton, but they turn it over on downs inside right about the 10-yard line.
1:40 to go.
And it is a running clock due to the score.
So they'll take a knee and
Student section, roll that dice. Number 3, it's time for a switcheroo.
Coach, if you had to give a star for Warrenton tonight, who's the player that stands out the most to you? Offensively, defensively?
Putting me on the spot here, no.
Think about that. We'll talk about it at the end of the game
Okay.
here. Quarterback's going to keep it up the middle. And gets a gain of about 12 on the play. And it takes us under a minute left to go. Allen on the carry there for Liberty. Kingston Allen. Handoff up the middle. Running back's got room. He might go. Oh, and he's tackled. Corralled there.
I thought they'd take a knee, but
Christian Martin on the carry. Tackled by Caleb Morris for Warrenton. He saved a touchdown.
That'll be the final play of the game.
We'll be back with the Fast Lane postgame show in just one moment. The final whistle's blown, but your journey's just getting started. At Fastlane, we're all about keeping you moving, whether it's a quick bite, a fresh brewed coffee, or top-tier fuel. Fastlane delivers fast, friendly service every time. With clean stores, everyday essentials, and smiles to match, we're your reliable stop across the region. So wherever the road takes you, after the game or any day, refuel your day at Fastlane. Welcome in, folks, to the Fast Lane postgame show, your front row seat to all the action, analysis, and highlights from tonight's matchup. Powered by Fast Lane, where convenience meets speed. We're breaking down every big play, standout performance, and game-changing moment. Whether you're tuning in from the bleachers or catching us on the go, we've got everything you need to relive the drama, celebrate the stars, and look ahead to what's next. So buckle up, because the Fast Lane postgame show starts now. Well, 35-0 is the final score here. Wentzville Liberty takes down Warrenton. Not a lot of success for Warrenton as far as the score goes.
Right.
But definitely some success as far as learning to play better against better competition.
No doubt about it.
And I think one of the stars for Warrenton tonight has to be
D3.
Yes, sir.
Well, going into the game tonight, we talked a lot about the wide receiver for Liberty, Camden Cooper, being their best player, being one of the top receivers in the area. And I'd even talked to D about it before the game. And, they went to him a couple times early, and D3 deflected the ball, and I don't think he had a catch all night, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm going to have to give a third star to Diedrich Force for keeping Cooper off the score sheet there.
And I'd like to give an honorable mention there to Taylor Anderson as well on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah.
Senior leader came out and made a couple key tackles in the second half to really shut down Liberty's offense a little bit.
Yeah, Teton always does a great job.
All right, and then the only scoring in the second half was done by our second star, and that's Jalen Mack. He ran for a 5-yard touchdown run in the second half. That's the only scoring in the second half. In the first half, Mack had 2 receiving touchdowns, one for 49 yards and one for 15 yards.
Yeah, and he's quick, and we thought he got hurt his leg on that one play, and came back and scored after that. So it was good to see that he finished the game, because that was kind of a scary play there. But he had a really good game.
He did. Now one touchdown pass that was 49 yards.
Yeah.
It was only about a 4-yard pass, but
Yep.
he ran for 45 yards.
Yep.
So good player. And then our number one star is going to go to the quarterback for the Liberty Eagles, Sullivan Thornton. He had a hand in on every touchdown except for the last one by Mack.
Right.
He had a 12-yard touchdown pass to, what's his name? It was Caleb Orcutt.
Oh, yeah.
That opened the scoring. Then he had a 49-yard touchdown pass to Mack that we talked about. He had his own 4-yard touchdown run. And then to end the half scoring in the first half, he had a 15-yard touchdown pass to Mack. So hats off to him, and hats off to the Liberty Eagle. Like I said, Warrenton's going to build off this game.
Yeah, and you were talking about the quarterback, Thornton, there, and what a game he had. He's even long snapping on all the extra points, too, and you don't see that very often. But plus he was the punter and had the fake punt for the first down, so he had a really all-around game.
Those are great points. Well, we want to thank you for joining us on the Fast Lane postgame show. Thanks for running down the AstroTurf with us. Through every twist, turn, and run scored, from clutch plays to unforgettable moments, we've covered it all, and the road ahead looks just as thrilling. Next up, the Big Red will travel to Winfield on Friday, September 12th, where they will begin their conference schedule against the Winfield Warriors.
September 19th.
You're right. Today is the 12th.
Yep, I know that.
It's getting late. That's my bedtime. And the next Warrenton Sports Network broadcast will be Tuesday, September 16th, when we'll broadcast the Warrenton versus Winfield volleyball game. Until then, this is Keith Brown and Coach Barton reminding you to stay fast, stay sharp, and we'll see you in the fast lane.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Just stay there.
You too.
I have my phone.
My brother was kind of funny. So when my brother was 18, graduated high school, started working at General Motors in St. Louis. That's where my dad worked at. So he got my brother a job there. And my brother moved with his girlfriend to St. Charles. I'd never even heard of St. Charles.
Really?
Yeah, but my brother moved to St. Charles. Cardinal Sin, where I come from, moved in with your girlfriend. So they came home one night and found her dead with another man. And wow, my brother was quite a pistol. You need to help you break down?
Yes, Greg. Sure, stay on the line and I'll let you know when I get it done. Yes, sir. Did you have any problems with the switcher the other night?
I don't know. I couldn't tell.
Because when I had you in camera 2, it wouldn't go unless I held the button down. So I didn't know if you had any problems with doing that. And that's why at halftime I moved you to camera 3 and it worked better. It was weird. A couple times out over there, you'd get too far away.
Oh, really?
You know what it would do? Like pop up a black screen, or it would be a freeze.
Really?
I guess it's just because the field is wider than our field.
Yeah, well, I tried to stay as close as I could.
No, yeah, it only happened a couple times.
Right. I'll see you next Friday.
Are you going to work volleyball game on Tuesday or what?
My daughter's a volleyball game, so it's in Troy, or I'll try to get there.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Thanks, Casey.
I would love to be there. I love doing videos and volleyball, but I just can't get there.
I understand. Family's more important. You have a good weekend. Thanks. No, I got all this. Sure. Yeah. You're good. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
I enjoyed it. That was a lot of fun.